Assassin's back at it again with another video. This time I'm giving you an insight on how to use the TD Ameritrade app. As you can see, once you click on the app, it will bring you to the account overview where you guys should basically have a quick list of what's going on in your account, what watch list you have, your orders, what stocks you have, you're basically in at that moment, your alerts, where you set your alerts at will all pop up with messages. Any stock news that may have been on your watch list or stocks that you're watching will pop up over here. Pretty much I don't really use any of this stuff. If you guys click the top left next to account overview, those three little bars over here, I'll give you like this nice little layout over here. This is pretty much where you want to be, where you can have your watch list. Underneath that account overview, your positions, whatever position you're in at the time will pop up on this page over here. Your orders, whatever orders you have pending. If you have an order pending, you may want to check this out. Maybe you're trying to enter a position, you need to basically cancel that. This would be the page that would be there if it didn't go through. Balances, of course, with your bank account. Alerts, transfers. If you want to transfer money in and out of your account, that's where you go. And that's pretty much all I use on that one. If you wanted to check out a stock and check out like charts and stuff like that, you go to watch list, you click watch list, and then you have your watch list over here. If you wanted to add or remove stocks from your watch list, there's a pencil on the top right. You click that and then you'll be able to add or remove stocks from your watch list like so. And then once you do that, you could go back towards your watch list. Say if you wanted to go check out or you could just type in the symbol that you want to watch on the top. Any symbol you want to watch, you could just type it on the top as well. Say if you want to check out Boeing, let's click on Boeing. Now you can see that I have my chart. Whatever I do on my computer screen is going to be put on over here, not your indicators and stuff like that, but as in support and resistance lines. You can see I have my MACD, my RSI, every indicator that I like to use. How do you add indicators onto your chart on your phone? So you basically click on the left side over here. You see this nice little bar pop up where you could basically change what chart you like to look at. You can edit the time frames. Underneath that, kind of like on the desktop, you have a test tube where you could add your indicators. These are all the indicators that I use. I did edit the simple moving average towards that 180 day. You just press that little wheel on the side next to the three bars, and then you could basically set that up like that, and then you just click add. Other than that, you could add support and resistance lines on your phone, so you could completely trade off your phone if you wanted to. On the bottom, on the left side, you can see that pencil. You could just click new drawing, and then you could go to the one that says, just like if you were doing it on your desktop, price level, and then you could make your support and resistance. Say if we wanted to do a resistance or a support level, you just double click and then you click done on the bottom. Say if you wanted to remove that, same thing, click on the left side, go down to remove drawing. These are all the basically support resistance lines that I have. You can remove them like that. And now once you've done all your charting, you see everything looks good, you want to enter for your position. Me, I'm an options trader, so definitely want to click on option. But next, say if we wanted to know if Boeing had news, so you just click on news. TD is nice enough to have all the news for you laid out over here, so you can look at what news that Boeing has or whatever stock you're looking at the time has. Always good to check that out. Now when we get into options, this is like the tricky page everybody has problems with, especially for those who are coming from like Robinhood and stuff like that. This is basically the contracts that you could choose with the expiration date. So if you want to get weeklies, if you want to get next year's or next year's, you guys could choose it from here as well too. So say if we wanted to click January 22nd for this year, we could just scroll down over here. All your strike prices will be in the middle. Calls will be on the left, puts will be on the right. Very easy. Typically when I'm going into a trade, I just scroll down towards the middle over here where it says it has that nice little line. That's typically where the stock is trading at that time. You can see on the top left over here where underneath the word Boeing it says $204. So that's basically where Boeing was trading at last. Today is Monday, the market is closed, but that was the last price Boeing was trading at. So typically I choose around that area over here. We're not going to get into a whole option class, but say if you want to buy options, so say if we want to buy the 205 strike, right? 205 is 365. We're expecting Boeing to go up, so we just click the last. So I like to click last basically basically the last price that contract was trading at that time. So if we wanted to buy calls, we click that 365. Now, automatically, TD wants you to buy 10 contracts, which is going to cost me $3,700. No, you don't have to buy 10 contracts. You could go to quantity underneath where it says buy, and you could edit how many you want to buy. So I want to buy maybe one, and then you click confirm at the bottom, and they'll purchase the stock for you. And then once you purchase the stock, it'll bring you, you could go back to where it says positions, and it'll pop up on this page what position you're in, where you could click it again. And then once you click it again to sell it, it'll basically look like this. Like, say if we clicked on that same strike, you could kind of simulate without actually purchasing the stock. It'll actually say sell. So now it'll have sell. Once you click that place on positions where you're actually in that stock, you could click position, and now it'll say sell. You could either do, there's different types of sells you guys could do, or different type of buys you guys could do, but all that is underneath where it says side, quantity, and then type. You could do a limit sell, you could do a stop loss. When you want to edit your stop loss, you go to underneath stop type, you see stop, you could edit what price you want to set your stop loss at. Always set your stop loss a little bit below the price that you entered. All that, once you click that, it won't sell it as long as you click stop. You could do a stop limit, but I just do a hard stop. You could do a trail stop where it follows the stock. That's a whole different ball game right there. You could do a percentage where the trail stop will follow the stock by a certain percentage, and you can set what kind of percentage you want. Percentage is always going to be negative because it's going to be a sell, so don't worry about that as well. But typically I like doing a hard stop. Phone's dying over here. Typically I like doing a hard stop. Preferred than a trail stop, but you could do that. Same thing if you was to buy that type section over there. That's how you basically put your limit buy, or if you want to do a market order where you want a rapid entry into the stock. So that's going to be pretty much it for today, guys. Stay tuned for the next video, and hopefully you guys have no questions after this. But if you guys do have questions, leave them in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.